everyone, this is Lori from the Crafting Auntie. Welcome back to my channel. My apologies for not being out on Wednesday, but I had a little procedure done on my back, and so I was just kind of taking it easy. So today I wanted to do something kind of simple and get back in the swing of things. A while back I had done missing posters like for post office, and so I had this thought of making a wanted poster. So I had gotten these from Marty Jo Digitals, and she's on Etsy. I printed this size 4x6, and I did use a parchment paper. You can see what that looks like. I did get that off of Amazon. And then this is Tim Holtz kraft cardstock, which I have cut with a decal edge trimmer of his. Also, I cut this with a deckled edge. So I have really no idea what I'm doing here today. However, I'm just going to kind of wing it. So this is Tim Holtz craft paper, which is sandable. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is go around all the edges. Now, there's not much of a border here, so I'm just going to do kind of like around a half an inch around all of the sides. And I want this to look old, so edges will get a little bit more. So I'm just going to do this all around this piece. So we get something like this. So let's continue. And then this side. I love using these sanders of Tim Holtz and this paper because you can make such a cool background. So with this on here, that gives me that little bit of a old and vintage look. So let me just clean this up a little bit, get rid of all of this sanded paper. Okay, I have ground espresso out, so I'm going to ink up the edges. Give it kind of an old look finish. Something that's been hanging up for a while is kind of what I'm going for. It's an old poster and it's been hanging up on the sheriff's wall for a while. So that's my thought. Make it look old. Oops. Okay, so we've got that. I think I want a little bit more grunge here on the edges. So let me just do a little bit more of that. Okay, now on this I want to do the same thing. So I'm going to grunge up the edges, make it look old. Just give it some age. Okay, let's see, how are we looking? That's looking pretty good. A little bit darker, I think. Some of the edges. Going for an old look. So just keep adding some of this on till I'm happy with it. I think that's better. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do is I want to take a pencil and I want to curl up the ends, at least on a couple of sides. Just kind of get it started with the pencil and then get it to where I like it. Doesn't have to be really far down on here at all. I'm just looking for something that will give me like an older look. And then I want to also grunge that up. Parts that I've got rolled. And then I want to try and glue that down a little bit. So I'm going to use my art glitter glue. And let's see, I think I'll put some right here and see if I can roll that in. Just kind of like that. I'll kind of smash it down a little bit. I want it to adhere. And then I'll go ahead and go over it with some more of the ground espresso distress ink. I'm just going to hold this down for a minute. Just let it catch. It's not going to be perfectly rounded, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for realistic but old, something that's been hanging up for a while. It's gotten aged, and that's what I'm looking for. So we've got that. Still think I want a little bit darker, so I think I might go ahead and grab my black soot and add a little bit around the edges. So I use a little bit of this. I really want to darken that up. All right. I think that has definitely added something to it. Let's see. I think that looks a lot more grungy, kind of more what I'm looking for. It's hard to tell on the camera, but it is a lot more grungier here. Now it's looking old. Much better. Okay, so in addition to this, I have also already cut out the word wanted, also on Tim Holtz craft cardstocks. Let me grab these. And I'm going to go ahead and carefully sand these as well. Give them a little bit of a older, worn out look. Just being careful because these are already cut out. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll sand it first and then cut it out. But this time I didn't. I went ahead and cut these out ahead of time so I didn't waste time doing that on the video. These are the Tim Holtz numbers though. An alphabet. So it is 665924, and it is called Alphanumeric Theory. This is what I'm using, and I use the larger. There's 1 inch and ½ inch. I think it's ½ inch, or 7/8. 7/8 and 1 inch. So that's what I used, and then also kind of a reddish color of the Tim Holtz sandable craft paper. So just carefully doing this. So now they're looking a lot more distressed. Let's try it with some ground espresso and go around them. Just give them a little bit of a grunge. Don't have to be real dark. Just give them a little vintagey, worn look. That. All right, a couple more. I use the same paper and the alphanumeric set of Tim Holtz when I did the missing posters for the post office, one that I did a while back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Go around all the edge, making sure that I don't glue down those parts that I have rolled up, giving it a vintage older look. And then I'm going to glue this onto my cardstock. Try to make it as even as I can. Hold this down for a little bit, let everything kind of take hold. Still got my curled up ends here, so that's good. And then I also have some pieces of leather, and I'm not sure which color I wanted to use, but I thought maybe just a piece of leather up here at the top. And I've got these two colors. I like this one because of the design, but it is pretty thick. However, I'm kind of thinking the black one, but actually this one actually goes better. Let's just cut a piece of this. Let's just try it. And I'm just going to eyeball it. Kind of looks like alligator, the way it's done. Looks pretty cool. Let me just try and straighten this out a little bit. So if I did something in the center like that, this is awfully thick. Not sure, unless I went ahead and did two pieces. Maybe we'll do that. But it's awfully thick. I'm not sure if my eyelets will go through this. I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's just try it. See if these are going to end up being about the same size. This one's just a little bit longer. And see if these end up being... No, I need to make one more piece. Straighten that out. And then let's cut this. Not looking for perfection again here because this is old. So let's try this. We just put one here and one off to the side, kind of like I did on the postal ones. I think that will work. I need to straighten this out. There we go. Okay, I have some eyelets here, so let's get my box out, and let's see. Kind of want one that's got a longer shank. Let's try these. We'll hope for the best. Get a couple of those, and grab my crocodile, and let's just put this on, so I kind of know where I'm going here. Put it off to the right, down a little bit so I can capture everything. And let's punch. Oh, I'm going to have to do them independently. Not sure if this leather's going to work. We'll see. Okay, so now let me just draw where I want to punch it again, and then let's hope for the best here that these eyelets will work. I'm hoping they're long enough. They'll grab everything. Kind of hard getting it on with the leather. Let's see. this in here first. There we go. Then through the hole. Get through the hole there, and then through this. It looks like it might work. Yep, looks like it just might work. Okay, so let me just crimp this down good. Okay, that worked. That worked. All right, let's do this piece over here. We'll do the same thing. Fold it and punch. And then let me line it up with the other one. Again, we're looking for old. I'm not looking for something that looks brand new. Okay. Our eyelet. Put it through here. Put it through there. And put this down. And try to keep it straight. And we'll get this crimped. And then straighten this out. Okay, that works. That works. I'm happy. So there's that. I think I do like this leather a lot better. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's put our wanted on here. And I think what I want to do is let's just lay these out. Just kind of want to go across it. See the reward. So I want that. The rest of this talks a little bit about the reward, but at least we've got that captured there. And we'll put this on here. So let me grab my tweezers, art glitter glue, and carefully put these on. I'm just going to eyeball it. These are pretty good about, they line up good, so it's not too difficult to do them without maybe having a line there to follow. It kind of works out pretty good. I feel like I'm backwards here. I'll turn this around. Perfect. Okay, almost got it. Things are going fine. Lining up good. Okay. So I'm envisioning this in a old sheriff office where they have old wanted posters from back in whatever time era this is. Back in the old days. So I hope you guys will give this a try. I've just been trying to come up with different ideas that I really haven't seen much on YouTube, and just trying to give it a try and see how it comes out. And so hopefully you guys will give it a try as well. If you don't have any dies, you can always use stickers. And I will link the shop below where I did get the digitals. The craft paper is Tim Holtz, and the leather I actually got, it was a package that a friend of mine picked up for me that Hobby Lobby has, and it's just random pieces of leather in it. And that's where I found this. So it's got a really cool looking design on it, and it's pretty thick. So this is our Sheriff Wanted poster. This is Mr. Oscar Walter. However, I think I want to use a Tim Holtz photo. I'm going to change that out like I did on some of the others. So let me just pull out some of the photo booths and let's see if we can find this one. It looks like an Oscar. So let's see. Ooh, that guy kind of looks, yeah. His name isn't Oscar, but he's pretty good. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see. Some guy that kind of looks like a crook. If that makes any sense. Let's see. There's got to be somebody in here. Nope. Let's see. Okay, it's not really anything in this group, but let me look at the Photomatics. Although those are probably just a little bit too large. Let's see. Oh, maybe see what we got in here that we can cut down a little bit. Oh, he kind of looks like an Oscar. Yeah. Not sure about the color though. Let's see what else. What else do we have here? Ooh, this guy looks mean. Sorry guys, just kind of want to find the right one. He's too smiley. Too smiley. Okay, I think it's going to be this guy. So let's just trim him down. Okay. Let's see how we're doing. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. So it's not quite straight. Kind of want it to be a little straight. So let me just bring out my paper trimmer here. Find some room. And I'm just going to straighten him out just a tad. It's not that bad, but I just kind of want it to be a little cleaner. Okay, just as far as the size. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my sander and I'm going to rough him up a little bit. And I'm going to use a little bit of the scissors as well, carefully. I want this to look older, but vintage it up a little bit, tear it a little bit is okay, and then wrinkle it up so he looks like he's been hanging up on the wall for a while. And let me go over that with some ground espresso and around the edges. Okay, let's see. How do we look now? Yep, that's what I'm looking for. That way it's not all matching. Looks like somebody created the poster, took the photo, put it on there. So I'm going to glue this down right over the other picture. And this becomes our Walter, or Oscar Walter. Mr. Oscar Walter, you're wanted. You're a forger, it says. Super fun, super fun. Okay, that's it for today. I want to do a short video out here. I'm trying to be very careful with my back so I don't overdo. And so I wanted to do this little wanted poster, something that would be hanging up in a sheriff's office when people come in looking. And this is Oscar Walter. He's a forger. And be on the lookout. He's wanted. All right, guys. I hope you guys had some fun with me anyway. It was a lot of fun just being out here with you. And hopefully you'll give this a try. Let me move things around here. I got stuff everywhere around me at the moment. And let's see. Just move this out of the way. Okay, perfect. All right, so here it is. I hope you guys give this a try. It's a lot of fun. Something you can put into like the criminal journal that I had put together not too long ago. This would be something that could go inside there. There's all kinds of things that you could do. You don't have to do a wanted one. You can do whatever you want to. But this was mine. So you guys have a great day. God bless you all. And hopefully I will be back with you on Monday. So you guys have a great weekend. Bye.